What's going on, guys? This is a couple days after Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fought, and just kind of wanted to talk about the overall event. So I started watching the event. Okay, I got when I started watching the event, and I'm gonna go through this in order from what I saw, because I heard the fight before Barrios and I think it's Romero was just apparently terrible and like really weird, but the Mario Barrios fight, from what I watched, it was a really good fight, back and forth, war, uh, crazy performance, great from both fighters, fun. The co-main, the two women, badass fight. Terrible robbery, and the girl should have gotten DQ'd. Like she should have gotten disqualified so many times. Because how are you going to how are they going to actively see? Oh, this girl is continuously headbutting the other girl. Opened up a cut. Started out like a little smaller cut on a certain area, but it was noticeable. Continuously headbutted, opened up the cut bigger and bigger. The blood got in the eyes because of it. It affected the fight, and for some reason they don't take a point. They don't talk about the fuck it. They don't. They like it. Everything is just the ref continuously just like sees her headbutting and just doesn't do anything about it. It was kind of an embarrassing decision. Great fight. Honestly, very entertaining to watch. Both landing incredible shots, fighting at a really insane pace. But the other Serrano got completely robbed out of a victory. Put literally every ounce of herself into it and got completely robbed. Outlanded the other girl completely. Just got headbutted into oblivion. Got fouled so many times and then got robbed. Embarrassing performance. Or well, embarrassing decision. Incredible performance from both. I'm not gonna hate on the other girl too much because it's not like made the decision, but actually, no, I'm gonna hate on her because she headbutt the other girl like 60 fucking times, and you're a piece of fucking shit. But moving on to what needs to be talked about, it's gonna be a really short video, probably like only 8 minutes. The main event. The matchup itself was just shameful. Um, Jake Paul knew exactly what he was getting himself into. Okay, everyone can say the fight's fixed, but the thing is, it wasn't fixed. Jake Paul just didn't try. I don't think Jake Paul actively tried to knock him out. I don't think he wanted to knock him out because he's like, it's a 6-year-old man. He's probably physically and mentally, he's not gonna take a knockout loss well, like the same that like maybe a 30-year-old would, or even a 40-year-old. But the matchup was really shameful. Jake Paul knew what was gonna happen. Okay, he said, "Oh, I can get Mike Tyson on my resume. I can make money off of Tyson's name, and I easily get to win." He knew exactly what he was getting himself into. Everyone saw the training of Mike Tyson. He's like, "Oh, look how great he looks. Look at he's 60." Now, from what I'm seeing from the reactions of fans, they like I'm seeing a lot of people say it was scripted or it was it was fixed. The fix is in. Mike Tyson would never actually lose to Jake Paul at any age. Yes, he would. Jake Paul was taller, physically bigger. He's 100% physically stronger. It's it's frustrating to see people just say the stupidest shit like, "Oh, the fix is in." It wasn't fixed. It wasn't scripted. It was what you saw was Father Time taking another victim. Father Time is undefeated. Just because it's Mike Tyson doesn't mean he can beat everybody at any age. He definitely can't beat a guy, even though it's Jake Paul. Yeah, it's Jake Paul. He's not beating someone who is very Jake Paul. Despite what you want to say, Jake Paul's a real boxer. He's dedicated. Jake Paul is dedicated. Okay, he has all the money to pay for the best team. He has all the money to pay for all the steroids he wants. Like it's like if you put any other 60-year-old man in there around Tyson's weight, gave him probably the best training, eating, and whatever you want, and then put them in there with a 27-year-old. The 60-year-old is never gonna win that fight. I don't know why everyone thinks it's scripted. You saw what was advertised to you. A 60-year-old man versus a 27-year-old man. You saw someone 27 fight someone 30 years older than him, and it went exactly how it should have went. Frankly, I'm just happy that Mike Tyson didn't get brutally knocked out. Because let's be clear, Jake Paul could have knocked him out at any point. If he really wanted to, he could have just pushed him against the ropes and just fucking wailed on him. And it would have been like Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali. Would have been just fucking sad to watch. It's just I don't understand what everyone. First, like I will say, it was very boring. But people are also shitting on Tyson. Like, why didn't Tyson push hard in the early rounds? He can't push hard in the early rounds because he can hardly push hard at all. The guy's fucking old. His cardio is not going to hold up. And he wasn't ever going to have the same explosive ability, even remotely close to what he had when he started his boxing career. Or even, he wasn't even going to have the same skills as when he ended. And he was way worse when he ended his career. He regressed as he ended his career, and Mike Tyson wasn't going to be able to go anywhere near the end of his boxing career, get anywhere close to the end of his boxing career when he stopped fighting in like 2000. He wasn't going to be able to get anywhere close to that. So no matter like, it's just shocking what people have to say about this, despite them knowing pretty much like fuck all. Okay, you got exactly what you wanted. This is exactly what was going to happen the entire time. Mike Tyson was never going to move as fast. He was never going to hit as hard. And he was never going to be a real threat to Jake Paul in that octagon. And in that cage, sorry. Despite what you may have expected or may have wanted, it's always going to go down that way. So that was just my thoughts on it. Again, it was still embarrassing. Fucking shameful for Jake Paul. I mean, Jesus, dude. What a fucking I bet you feel like such a man, don't you? Yeah, elderly abuse. We're gonna talk about elderly another elderly abuse in a different video, but you know, still fucking embarrassing from Jake Paul. Holy shit. Sad to see, but it was always gonna happen. I mean, if you look at Mike, honestly, the guy really I mean, if you look at him, he really did think he was gonna win. That guy really did think that he was gonna win. Sorry, Mike, you were never gonna win. Sucks to see, but that's about it. See ya.